the higher faculty
called
called
will.
will.
So
So
over
over
time,
time,
when
when
as
next
we
as we
continue
continue
having
having
sessions like
sessions like
this,
this,
I'm going to
I'm
be
going to be
talking more
talking more
about these
about these
higher
higher
faculties
faculties
and
and
how you
how
can
you can
be able
be
to
able to
use them
use
to your
them to your
advantage.
advantage.
The
The
funny thing
funny
is
thing
that
is
these
that these
things
things
you are
you
not
are not
paying
paying
for
for
them.
them.
This higher
This higher
faculty,
faculty,
it is
it is God
God-given
given
gift to
gift to
human
human
being.
being.
And I
And I
also, if
also,
you
if you
remember this,
remember
I
this
said
today, I
this
said
is
this
what
is what
separates
separates
we the
we the
human
human
from
from
animals.
animals.
But if
But
you're
if
not
you're
able
not
to
able to
harness it,
harness it,
you
you
struggle a
struggle a
whole lot.
whole lot.
So
So
successful
successful
people
people
knows
knows
how to
how to
harness this
harness this
faculty, and
faculty,
that
and
is
that
what
is what
separates
separates
them
them
from the
from the
mediocre.
mediocre.
So
So
yeah, at
yeah,
least
at least I
I've
think I've
already
already
shared
shared
something that
something
is
that
very,
is
very
very, very
important. So
important. So
tonight,
tonight
I'll not be
I'll
the
not be the
one to be
one to be
sharing this
sharing this
amazing
amazing
business,
business,
right?
right?
I'll
I'll
be
be
ushering the
ushering the
person
person
who will
who will
be
be
talking
talking
about
about
this,
this,
right?
right?
It's somebody I
Somebody I
respect
respect
very
very
well.
well. I personally,
I
I
think it's
think
this
it's
year
this year
got
we
to
got to
meet,
meet,
and within
and
the
within the
shortest
shortest
span
span
I've
I
met
have
with
met
him,
with him,
I've
I've
learned
learned
a
a
whole
whole
lot.
lot. It's
Somebody
somebody
that I
that I
respect
respect
very
very
well.
well.
In
In
fact,
fact,
I
I have got the
privileged to
privilege to
meet
meet
some of
some of
my
my
friends that
friends
were
that were
opportune to
opportune
be
to
with
be
him,
with him,
and they
and
really
they really
shared
shared
with me
with me
how
how
amazing they've
amazing they've
learned
learned a
a lot
whole lot
from
from
him.
him.
So
So
tonight he's
tonight
going
he's
to be
going
the
to be the
one
one
that's going
that's
to be
going to be
showing us
showing
this
us this
amazing
amazing
opportunity.
opportunity.
He
He
has
has
in-depth
in-depth
understanding.
understanding.
He's
He is
very
very
vast, and
vast, and
he's
he's
somebody
somebody
who I
who I
respect
respect
so
so
much.
much.
He's
He is
very, very
very, very
occupied.
occupied.
Out of
Out
his
of
tight
his tight
schedule
schedule
today,
today,
he's
is
coming here
coming
to
here to
show us
show
this
us this
amazing
amazing
opportunity.
opportunity.
So if today
So
is
if
your
today is your
first time,
first time,
I want you
I
to
want you to
sit
sit
down,
down,
pay
pay
rapt
rapt
attention.
attention.
In fact,
In fact,
have
have
your
your
pen, your
pen, your
paper,
paper,
and
and
your
your
writing
writing
materials
materials
beside you,
beside you,
because
because
it's going to
it's
be
going to be
dishing out
dishing out
very,
very,
very, very
very, very
valuable
valuable
content
content
that
that
you
you
can't
can't
afford
afford
to
to
miss.
miss.
So,
So
with a
with a
sounding
sounding
round of
round of
applause,
applause,
with
with
your
your
clapping
clapping
emojis,
emojis,
with your
with your
excitement,
excitement, as you have
you are
said you are
excited
excited
earlier.
earlier.
Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
everyone.
I want
I
you
want
to
you
help
to
me
help me
welcome
welcome
Mr.
Mr.
John
John
Uduma as he
Uduma as he
show us this
show us this
amazing
amazing
business
business
opportunity.
opportunity.
Thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much.
And over
And
to
over
you,
to you,
Mr.
Mr.
John.
John.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Seth. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this session. So I'm going to be turning off and turning on my video along the line. I'll turn it on right now so you could see me clearly and know I'm the one speaking. Good evening. If you can hear me, please unmute your mic and let me know you can hear me.
Good evening, sir. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Good
Good evening, I
evening.
can hear you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. I greet you.
I greet you,
All
sir,
right.
too.
All right. Good evening. I see you all. Well done. All
Well
right, so I
done.
don't
Well
take too
done.
much of your time. Let's go straight to the business of the day. Why are we spending time this evening on this call? Just like Mr. Seth said, I was supposed to have come on board since Monday. I had a whole lot. I'm a travel consultant by profession. So it's actually a hit period for us this time. A lot of applications, people traveling here and there. I just had to squeeze out my time today to come on the call. Right. So
I don't
straight to
buy
the business of the day. I can see one Mr.
all of them.
Henry Money something business. Please kindly mute your
I
mic. I
don't know
think
how
your
you
mic is
even
your
play.
mic is
Like say you
unmuted.
do too much.
Kindly mute your mic so
Okay.
we don't get to be distracted. Thank you so much. All right, straight to the business. Now I want to ask a question, and I just need about two people to respond, a male and a female to respond to this question. This question would be a bit of an emotional question, and I just wanted to give a very honest response. So, if you had the opportunity, if you had this, probably you had a genie appear to you and tell you to make a wish. Now, that wish would be taking you back 5 years behind, and you're going to correct just one particular financial mistake that you would have been able to correct as at 5 years ago. You had the opportunity now to go back to that time and correct that mistake. What exactly would that be? Please, I just need a male and a female. I think we are all civilized persons, so no need to start calling out names. Kindly unmute your mic. One person just volunteer or mute your mic and answer the question. Hope you understood the question.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, who's speaking, please? What's your name?
Well, my name is Emmanuel.
All right, Emmanuel, beautiful. Okay.
Yeah,
All right, you can go ahead.
based on your question, personally, I would like to go back 5 years back and correct my mistake. I think the very mistake I'm regretting is not buying Bitcoin.
Not buying Bitcoin. Okay.
I heard
According to
about
Emmanuel.
I heard about it, but I neglected it. So
Oh, I
I did
see.
not look necessary.
All right, good. So, not buying Bitcoin. Somebody should please write that down in the comment section. Someone should please write it down for me. Not buying Bitcoin. There's an Abayomi whose mic is unmuted. Kindly mute your mic, please. The admin, the host of this event, please pay attention to people who are muting their mics. Help us mute them back so we don't get distracted. So I can see not buying Bitcoin in the comment section. So I need a lady. I can see one silver line arches. I'm sorry if I did pronounce that correctly. Please unmute your mic and just respond because of time.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everybody.
Yeah, good evening.
Okay, mine is 3 years ago because I heard of metal waves 3 years ago, and I've been observing
Mm-hmm.
for 3 years now. So the only mistake I made then was not getting involved. But I think it's clearer now to me. That was why I joined now. But I think I would have just joined and be
Earlier.
observing what's happening.
Okay. So imagine if you are regretting 3 years. Imagine if you had joined 5 years ago because Meta Whale has even been older than 3 years. So imagine what would have happened if you had joined 5 years ago. Now the truth is every one of us on this call have one regret or the other. In fact, personally, as 2013, 2014, I think I was still in school then. I heard about Bitcoin. I don't know if any one of us on this call can remember a wallet called Paxful. If you remember Paxful Wallet, you know that was one of the first wallets we used in Nigeria then to be storing cryptocurrency. Then the then manager of Paxful for Africa, his name is what was that name again? I'm trying to remember his name. Yeah, so the guy came over to where I was as a then. I even bought his book. He told me about the Bitcoin, this and that. I bought Bitcoin, oh. It's not as if I didn't buy you. As I then, I think I had about 2 or 3 Bitcoins or thereabouts. That was 2014, 2013, 2014. His name is Chimeze Juta Chimeze. You can check him out online. He's no longer pushing Paxful because I don't know what happened to Paxful at all. So while I was in school, then I think I was in 200, 300 level in the university as at then. I got the Bitcoin. I kept it from January till around October, November that particular year. Then a friend of mine, his name is Paul. I will never forget Paul. Owolabi Paul. Paul came to me and told me that he's buying Bitcoin now. That Bitcoin has increased, it has gone up in value. That he's buying Bitcoin. That if I have Bitcoin, that he's interested. If I can even help him market it, this and that. I told him, to me, hunger is worrying me. I was very hungry in school then, trekking from my apartment to school and all. So I didn't even know, I just bought it then because that man told me to buy. So I didn't even know what to use it for. I just knew I bought Bitcoin and I kept it. So I didn't know whether I could sell it. I didn't know whether I could exchange it for anything. Now, see a hungry student in 200 level looking for what to eat, and a friend is coming to tell you that he's buying Bitcoin. And you now remember you bought Bitcoin sometime back, and there's somebody who is willing to sell to you, right? Sorry, please hold on a minute. Just a minute. Sorry for the distraction, please. So, as I was saying, I said, imagine a student who was hungry, and I bought Bitcoin and kept it. I didn't even know whether I could sell it or do anything with it. And somebody's coming to tell me I can buy, right? I can buy Bitcoin. Oh, please come bring your Bitcoin. Immediately, I sold it to him. Oh, guess how much I sold my Bitcoin as a then? I sold it then for, I think the Naira equivalent he gave me was about 24, 30,000. That's amount. So I just sold it off carelessly. And I think I can still remember vividly, I had like 2 Bitcoins. So he bought it from me, 30,000 Naira. I used the money. To me, I have made small change. At least I bought, I can't remember how much I bought it as at then. It's been a while. So I was bragging and all. So So I might not be so accurate with the price and all, but I know I sold it that area, and I knew I had, because I was not so good in crypto, so I think I had either zero point 0.1 or zero point 0.2 Bitcoin, or probably 1 or 2 Bitcoins, but something that would have given me good result by now, right? So after years, I found out that this Paul guy stopped coming to school. He will be calling. I became the class governor of our department then. Paul will call me to come and meet him in his place. When I go to his place, Paul is staying in one fine apartment, and he's balling, and he's paying for what do you call attendance, buying handouts from his house, not coming for lectures and all of those things. And I'm like, guy, what exactly are you doing? He said he's still trading his Bitcoin. Oh. I said, how are you trading the Bitcoin that you bought from me since how much? And by this time, look at what you're doing. Fast forward to, I think, 2019, 2020, during that COVID period, Paul bought a Benz. He bought C300 Benz. I was shocked. I was like, guy, what exactly did you do? How come? He didn't tell me. He said it's just normal Bitcoin he's been trading. That was when I had to go and make my research. I said, what exactly is this Bitcoin these people are talking about? If I had known, I would have just stayed on my own without even making that research that day. After making my research that day, I could not eat. You see that hunger that was catching me that period, it came back times 1 million. Because if I had been, I would have just deleted my Paxful wallet and saved my login details somewhere, waiting for that period. By the time I checked and saw how high Bitcoin had gone, Bitcoin increased to about $65,000 in 2020. Now, imagine if I had left my Bitcoin. So if me, I had the opportunity to go back 5 years, right? Oh boy, my school fees, I will collect the school fees from my father. I will hustle for more. I will bring everything and I will transfer it and buy Bitcoin and keep it. Let us even leave Bitcoin aside. Another coin that also did crazily well. In fact, that one I'm going to share my screen and then we'll analyze it together so we understand what we're about to say. Please, please, I always have ground rules. For those of us who have attended our meetings before, I always have ground rules. Number one ground rule: if you know you are too busy, you are very, very busy as about 9:29 p.m. on a Friday evening. Probably you are preparing to go to the club, or you just want to go watch a movie, or you want to go have a sweet time with your friends at the bar or something. Please just simply leave and go and enjoy yourself. Right? We will come and join you later. Let us make some more money. We'll come and join you. Right? But this call, I'm going to take my time to explain things to us step by step. Right? So you get to understand what is really happening, right? So I'm going to be sharing my screen shortly to explain some of these things to everyone, right? So 5 years back, I had the opportunity as at 2019, 2020. I heard about an opportunity. That opportunity was on the crypto space, and there was a particular coin they were using for that particular opportunity. Now, I'm using this word so that I don't begin to mix informations here and there, right? Now, when I was told about this opportunity, I didn't even know what it meant, but I just knew I had lost Bitcoin then. I don't want to lose this one this time around. I just came in carelessly. In fact, the person who told me about it today, after that day he told me about it and I joined, I didn't hear from him again till today that we speak. He didn't push the business, he didn't do anything about it. I just came on board, he made money off me and he went off completely. Right? I won't use the word he made money off me because he shared an opportunity with me. So I think that was a wrong word. But after sharing the opportunity, I didn't hear from him again. In fact, maybe he diverted to something different. But I kept pushing. So because I didn't hear from him, I had to go extra mile to start making my own research about what this thing was all about. Imagine bringing somebody on board, telling you can make money from this stuff. Do this, do this, do this, do that, and you make money. After I came on board, I did what I said I should do. He went off, no guidance. He didn't hold my hands. I didn't know anything. But I know I put my money into something. I can't just let it go like that. I had to start making my own research, asking questions. And from that research, I discovered a team, a set of people in Nigeria who are even pushing the business more than the team I had joined. I brought out more money that I did not even so much have as at then. That was COVID period. So what I was trying to do was to make sure that my savings don't just go into problems. Let me use my savings to invest. So I'm very sure most of us on this call that 2020 we did a lot of investments that kept burning our money year and year. We'll put it inside this one, put it inside that one, and it will just keep going. So I made my research. I kept searching and searching, and then I discovered this set of people. That was when I found my today's mentor Sam Sule. I met him online, and then I just reached out to him and said, "See you, I heard about this thing. I already registered with this, blah blah blah." He now explained the business in details to me. I had to bring out another money to register directly with his team, and since then till today, this is the same thing we have been pushing. As at then, we were pushing it with a coin called Ethereum. Let me share my screen right now so we understand what we are saying. I'm about to share my screen. Just a minute. I'm about to share my screen. Can anyone see my screen?
Yes.
All
Yes,
right,
sir.
great. I'm about to share my let me open the site. Good. This particular platform is called CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap, and the coin I was talking about is called Ethereum. Ethereum is known as the second now when it comes to the world of crypto after Bitcoin, right? Now look at the price of Ethereum as at today. This money actually went as high as 4,500, if I'm not mistaken, during the week. Right now it is on 4,000 and let's say $13, right? Let us go back to the history. Let me take you back a bit. I'm going to take my time. I want us to explain this as much as possible, right? I want us to understand this rather. So I'm going back as far as 2019, 2020. So please just follow me. If at any point you stop seeing my screen, please draw my attention to it. So we are going back, 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 back. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. I'm taking us 5 years back so that if we are regretting, let us regret very well with proofs. Let us not regret with just yeses and imaginations. Let's see proofs so that we know that the regret is complete. And if we miss 5 years, the next 5 years is still coming. So you choose whether you want to miss the next 5 years or you still want to regret in the next 5 years. But let us regret a bit right now. So we are going back, going back, going back. If the session has been making sense so far, please, one person unmute your mic and let me know. Just one person, please. Just unmute your mic and let me know the session has been making sense.
Value, value, value.
Making
Sense.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. So let's keep going back. I'm trying to draw back the hands of time. I'm a magician right now, trying to draw back the hands of time, taking us back to 2019. We're in February 2023, so don't worry. We are making progress. We're making progress. We are back to 2022. I want to show us where it started from, so that this imagination will be complete. No imagination won't scatter some people's brain this night. Let us add to it. Let's add to it. I think the Englishman will say the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is right now. So imagine if we had planted 5 years ago. 20 self is too long. If we had planted 5 years ago, I can just imagine where we would have been by now. Let's keep going back. Let's keep going back. We are making progress. We're in 2021, so just a year in between, and we are in 2019. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Going. Okay, we are now in 2020, so less than 1 year, and we are back to 2019. What a journey. We are almost there. I want to take us to when I got this opportunity, when I heard about it, and how much it was as at then. All right, so this is December 2019. Let's move it a bit backward. Let's move it a bit. You see this growth we're experiencing at this time, eh? I'm going to tell you how it all happened. So please, like I said earlier, you're going to give me time. I don't want to rush this session. It's a Friday evening, so Let's just take our time to understand this very well. All right, beautiful. So as of January 2019, that period, one Ethereum was going for about $133, right? If we check, on Google, as at January 2019, as at January 2019, how much was $133 to Naira? Now, this is what Google is telling me. January 2019. I'm coming. Let me check. Okay. Let's check this US dollar exchange rate. As at January 2019, the conversion rate was about, give or take, 360 Naira, right? Average exchange rate for dollar was $1 to 360 Naira. So 360 Naira times 144, 133 rather, times 360. That is about 47,000 Naira for one Ethereum. Are we still together?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes.
So let us say with 47,000 Naira. I can remember, I think Mr. Leonard Jimiruna, are you still on this call? Mr. Leonard, are you there?
He's on the call.
Mr. Leonard. Maybe he's not close to his phone or something. I can remember as at then, right? This was the amount we used to start the business. This same business I'm telling you about, I will tell you the evolution, how we got to where we are today. This is the same business we have been doing since then till today. So as at that time, if you have 47,000 Naira, you'll be able to buy one Ethereum. Now, to join the business, you don't even need up to one Ethereum to join the business. So that one Ethereum that you were buying as a then would open so many levels for you. I think then we had about 12 levels or thereabout. I can't remember exactly right now. Now, this was January 2019. Because of the community that because the business is a community-driven project, right? Because of the community that got involved with Force, Ethereum started growing. We literally saw Ethereum grow in our own eyes. Now, imagine if somebody had known and you took 1 million Naira as at then to buy Ethereum. 1 million Naira in 2019 converted to dollars. Remember, dollar rate was about 360, right? 1 million times 360 would give us about, divided by rather, 3 divided by 360. That will give you about $2,777, right? Now, if you had used this to buy Ethereum as at then, when the rate of Ethereum was still as low as 100 and something dollars, you would have gotten up to more than 100 Ethereums, if I'm not mistaken, right? Now, let us now come back to today. Let's just fast forward to today. Imagine if you had bought it then and you kept it. As at October 9th, 2025, Ethereum grew to $4,526. Let us say you luckily had about 100 Ethereum times 4,500 and how much is that again? 526. You would have been sitting on $452,600,000. Exchange rate of today is about 1,500 for a dollar. Let's now say times 1,500. In Naira, you would have been sitting on 678,900,000 Naira. What is that problem in Nigeria right now that this money cannot solve? Even if you want to run for presidency, you have money to buy the tickets. If you are lucky enough and you have the crowd, you will have people that will vote for you. So there is no problem that money would have not been able to solve by now in Nigeria. So I'm sure most people are already regretting. If you have a bucket, bring it beside you. You can cry, pour all the tears into the bucket. When you're done, you clean your eyes, squeeze the towel very well so that the water will fill the bucket very well, right? But the question is, we are regretting 5 years ago. Are you going to be regretting the next 5 years to come? There is a Samuel who unmuted his mic. Are you unmuting to cry or to laugh? Kindly mute your mic, please.
To cry.
No, first.
Please don't cry. I can imagine. I don't know. Is that mentor? Oh, mentor, I didn't know you were the one. Sorry. Now you can imagine
I,
this.
I want I want to cry.
It's the same mentor who told me about this that year that is talking right now. If only we can go back 5 years behind. But now, instead of regretting and staying in the regrets, we had to brace up to build and keep building. And that's how we have gotten to where we are today. You see, this business we are about to expose you to, like I
Hello,
said
just
at
Matt.
the onset. Yes, sir.
Let me contribute here.
Okay, sir.
We are a family, so you know, you see, this business gives me goosebumps. So, guys, please listen. If you are alive today, it means you were alive 2019. True or true? True. Can you hear me, guys? Am I audible?
True, true.
Very audible, sir.
Okay. Now, he just gave you an analogy right now to say if we had invested a million naira, each of us that time, by the amount Ethereum was selling as at that time, you would have a certain quantity of Ethereum that money would have given you. And if you happen to check the value of that quantity right now, it's more than 600 million with investment of 1 million. So that means it took like
I know they talk
how
slow.
many years now? 5 years or so. But let me tell you, it didn't take 5 years from 2020. Okay? From 2020 till the end of 2021, climbing into January 2020. No, from 2020 to the end of 2021, and Ethereum was going for $4,700 for one. So it took just 1 year from 2020, 1 year from 2020 to move from that 47,000 naira to $4,700, which the value right now is around maybe 8 million, something like that, right? Now, I am telling you now, what you are supposed to do now after this class, please go and look for this type of money he's telling you about. Everybody here, if you can source for a million naira for your future, guys. Now, let me tell you something. This particular cryptocurrency is trying to share with you right now. It's not going to take 5 years to do that value. Even if it takes 5 years to do, you invest a million naira and you're arriving at this, there's no business like this anywhere. Wait, I want you guys to see my face so that you know I'm serious. I'm still in the office. If you invest a million naira now you won't have more quantity because right now, Jason, have you showed them develop the coin?
Not yet, not yet. I've not gotten there yet.
Okay, I will mention it so that I like to do that part. The value of this coin is trying to share with you guys is far, far cheaper than the value of Ethereum. That's 2020. Yeah, 2020, yes. So a million naira is capable of changing your life forever, guys. So in case you're here for the very first time, you're saying, who's this guy talking? Why is he telling us to get a million naira? I'm telling you because I love you. A million naira now in this country is nothing. It's useless money. I'm telling you. 1 million naira cannot do you anything. It's not even a treasure. So go get it, guys. Let me tell you, first of all, if you want to start a real business now, a million naira cannot even help you to start what you guys call real business. Can't, just can't. The guy that is teaching right now, his name is, I call him J Smart, okay? He's a travel consultant, okay? So he has his office somewhere in Abuja. He just got a new office for himself, and I can tell you how much he spent to get that office in millions. All right, it's not 1 million, it's not 2 million, it's not 3 million. If you go there, you see, you like it. But I'm just giving you something. Behave as if somebody's trying to scam you this night. All right. Well, you see one guy that came online and say you should please invest it. If you have more money, invest even more. This is what I'm sharing with you right now is love. I'm telling you, I use love. I'm sharing with you right now. Do it. Don't think about it. Yes, this may not sound very professional, but I'm telling you the honest truth because you don't have time. You don't have time. You missed a lot, and don't now. It's not the time to speculate. Let me think. Let me. I told somebody in my church about this thing that time. Sorry, guys, when we're doing the freedom aspect of this business, I told her. She said she wants to brood about it. So she needs time to brood about it, as if she's the only born again person. All right, I'm not going to tell you her story right now, but she's still brooding. Okay, why some of us we are making money? We made a lot of money, plenty money, like plenty. Yes, and many guys who are sitting here have made similar. It's dangerous. And then before I go, I'll use this time to invite you to come for tomorrow class if you're in Abuja, our Facebook training. Mr. John is one of the leaders that we have in this business. A very great guy. Please listen to him. After this class, you can call him. Let him teach you. If you're in Abuja, you have a good chance to meet him after the class, and let's go together. But even if you want to do anything in this business, buy this coin that is going to be sharing with you right now. God bless you. Thank you, John.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for that contribution. So, moving on. I think mentor just leaked a bit of my secret. He said I just opened an office here. Let me share my screen again so we would proceed. Um, so since mentor mentioned that, let me show you people the office. I'm sure you can see my screen. Yeah. So this is my office. This is just my office space. This is me in my office. This was just yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So like I told you, I'm a travel consultant. So if you can see my screen, this is who I am. This is who is talking to you. So we don't just talk, we have the proof to show that what we are saying are things that has happened and it still happened and can also happen for you. All right. So let's proceed straight to the business of tonight. What exactly are we talking about? We have missed Bitcoin, we have missed Ethereum. This particular project, mentor, sorry, I don't know, your mic is still on. Can you help us mute your mic?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. All right, so straight to the business of tonight. Like I told you people earlier, we started this business as far back as 2019, 2020 with Ethereum. The business kept growing to where we are right now. I am not saying this because I just want to talk. We moved from using Ethereum, the same business model, no difference. The only difference was just the fact that we kept upgrading, and for every upgrade, we rebrand. And rebranding means using a new coin, a new model, and probably a new name. Do you understand? So we started with Ethereum and found out that Ethereum price increased so high beyond what people could afford. And there was also a gas fee called the charges, right? Now, for that reason, we had to consider every other person who can stand the chance to earn from this business. And then we introduced, right, the developers of the business introduced a new coin into the system to make it work fine. The next coin we moved to was called Tron. Now, between 2019 to 2021, 2022, when we moved to Tron, Ethereum had grown very high because of the community of people that came in. And I can defend this anywhere that this business actually contributed to the growth of Ethereum because people were buying it back to back. Now we moved to Tron, same thing happened, no difference. It kept growing back to back. You can make your research. Coin market cap is open to everybody. So you can go there and make your research about all these coins I'm telling you and see how the growth had been over the years. We moved to BNB. BNB is now seen as the number 3 in the crypto markets. BNB grew from as low as less than $50. Today it is over $1,000. And this was exactly what we used, the same model we also used in the business that helped it grow, right? Now, along the line, we noticed we have been helping people build their own coin. Oh. We can do this ourselves also. The developers came together. The developers are not Nigerians, they are not based anywhere close to us, right? They came together and decided to now bring their own coin. Imagine having a community of more than 2 million people right now as we speak, right? This community are willing to buy into the coin. Now they developed theirs. Let us go through the history of that particular one. It's called Whalebit, CES for short, just like Bitcoin is BTC. Whalebit is the name of the coin, and then we have it as CES in short. Now this is Whalebit here. Whalebit is the coin that was created by the developers of the business I'm about to share with us tonight. This particular coin, now when it was created, as at when it came out, it was less than $1. It was about 0.20. I don't want to bore us too much with all of those histories. We've done that with Ethereum already, right? Today, look at the price of this coin, 2.3. Earlier this week, it was as high as $5, right? Crypto market is like that. You see the coin go up, it comes down, it keeps shaking here and there, thinking you'll be thinking you are losing money. Is because they have day traders in the market, people who they call day traders. The same way you have it in stock exchange, in forex exchange, crypto also has it. So when you are using volatile coins like this, it keeps going up and down. But there is what they call an all-time high. Just the way we have Bitcoin now, for as long as how long it has been above $100,000. That is how coins grow, right? This particular coin now was created for the sole purpose of our community, everyone in this business, as at when it was created. Just last 2 weeks, or if I'm not mistaken, I think it was last week or thereabout, it was introduced to the public markets. So as we speak now, this coin is not just used in our business alone. It is now used on platforms where Bitcoin is used. It is now used on platforms where Ethereum is used. It is now used on platforms where BNB is used as well. So it is getting to the point where it will now be dragging shoulders with these big boys. For it to get there, it means that it is not just a shit coin. For those of us who understand crypto well, you know what shit coins are, right? We will know that this is a valuable coin attached to a good utility. Why am I emphasizing on this coin? A few of us on this meeting tonight might come back and say, this thing is too much story. I not to get the time. I'm not sure I'll be able to do this and that. Even if you cannot do it, just like Mentor said, buy the coin and keep it. That money you're going to use to eat shawarma tomorrow, being Saturday or on Sunday, save it and buy this coin and just keep it. Right? Now, for us, people like us who are not just interested in making a one time growth, right? We want to accumulate as much as possible. That was the strategy we used since 20, we've been using since 2019 till today, gathering these coins without having to go break our bank account, right? What we do is very simple. The business is built in such a way that we have a full community. Now, this community is not built in the physical space like we know it, right? It's built on what we call the metaverse. Everybody already knows the world has gotten to a point where virtual reality is now in existence. It's no longer in the future. We are already in that future, right? Because a lot of things are now done on the virtual reality, right? So most of these experiences we are having right now are things that they had told us before, but it is not happening today. Facebook is no longer Facebook, is now Meta because it has incorporated the metaverse, right? So this business now has gone ahead of so many other businesses and also got itself developed on the metaverse. Now, on that metaverse, what aspects of this business exists? The coin is only the financial exchange tool that we have on that community, in that our world, the virtual reality world. We use that coin for every transaction that is done on our virtual world, right? What are these transactions? We have a part of the business that is called the Holy Verse, right? We have the marketplace where they have products, just the way you have e-commerce products and all of those things. Those products are in existence. And then we have a part for community building. That is where we have the reward system in the business. For the sake of this meeting tonight, I'm going to be explaining that aspect. So whether you are buying the coin or you're not buying the coin, this particular aspect can help you build as a business person. Now, before I go into this aspect, I have one particular ground rule. If you know as a person you don't like helping people, when you hear help Mr. A, it irritates your ear, right? You are not living by assisting people, please just leave the call. With the permission of our mentor who just spoke on this call, I'm going to expose something. I might have not said it openly before, right? I wish a lot of Nigerians had the type of mind Mentor Sam has. For people who know him on this call, please, I want to see your reactions just to agree to what I said. I wish a lot of Nigerians have, even if it's not 100% of his type of heart, just a little part of his heart. Because I wonder why somebody who has made way, I don't want to start mentioning figures here, but if you permit me, this guy has taught more than $1 million, oh, right? He has made so much money. Why is he still interested in people? Why? Like, why? You can just sit down, focus on his family, focus on other businesses, and keep building. But yet, he's trying to still bring people up, trying to still see that people are progressing. So, if you know you are not interested in helping people, please, honorably, just leave the meeting now. Even if it is one person that is left on this call tonight and that person takes a value from this call and decides to run with it, it is okay, right? Now, straight, I'm sure everybody on this call now, we are all interested in understanding the other aspect aside from just buying the coin. Let us go straight into it. I don't have too much money to buy coin and keep. What can I do? This is where the question is going to be answered, right? The only money I have right now might not even be able to help me buy a cup of Gary. How can I get involved? I would answer that. How do I build this system in such a way that when people are bragging later in future that I made so amount, I made so amount, I can also brag? Let me show you, right? Let us move on to that. Now, this aspect of the business is called T and S. It's called T and X, tactics and strategy. Tactics and strategy simply shows that these are some tactics and strategies you can use to also benefit from this business without having to break the bank. Now, building this business is simple. Nothing more, nothing technical is attached to it. All you need to do is simple, right? Tell a friend about the community. You could tell the friend about the coin and give him opportunities of accumulating this coin over and over again non-stop, right? You don't even need to explain things in details to him. You can invite the friend to a meeting like this or the one we're having tomorrow, where professionals will show them what is happening. Now, for every friend who sees your fine shoe on your leg and tells you, "Oh, I like this shoe, where you buy them?" It is very easy for you to tell him the shop number where he bought the shoe from. The person you bought it from might not even give you 1 naira commission. So why can't you do same thing for something that will now reward you? That is where this part comes in. Like I said earlier, nobody is being forced, nobody is being lured to do anything against your will. But let us not assume you agree to do this part. Let's move straight to let's use level 5 for instance. Let's just use level 5. If you can see my screen clearly, let me try to zoom it. You can see a part where they wrote 94.5 IGT. This 94.5 IGT is an equivalent of our coin. Do you understand? So this IGT stands for this same whaled bit that we are using, right? We are using this system to accumulate it. This 94.5 IGT we are seeing here now is similar to saying you are using $94.5 to buy this particular level. By the time you buy it now, what does it do? It automatically converts it for you to CES, which you can change to whatever it is you want to change it to, your Naira, and send it to your account. So let us just assume that we are accumulating CES from this, right? Now, if you see my screen clearly, you can see on this level 5, we have about 6 balls around. One is already showing blue, another one is showing blue just beside it, right? I would explain what all of those means. This fourth big blue signifies you who owns this level. So you have bought this property on our own universe. How do you now make back your returns from it? Buying it means you have bought it for life. You see this one that I opened like this now, where I bought this since 2019. All I did was I just kept migrating to where we are today without having to put any new money, right? So once you buy this, you have it, you own it for life. How do you now keep making money from it non-stop? For everybody you tell about this business, you are paid back 100%. It's as simple as that. Now, why it is done that way is because this is a community project. We are all coming together to crowdfund, to raise, to accumulate this cryptocurrency. If you see these 6 circles around, right? There are 5 circles around this blue big circle. I wish I had something to be showing it, but you see this blue big circle in front that I just zoomed. It signifies you who owns this. These two beside it signifies people who are coming into the system through you. So for the first person that comes on board, the second blue that is ticked here, that payment that goes there, right, is recorded as a payment that has been sent to you. The second also the same thing. But you see those first two that are just beside it, that money does not really go to you directly. It is sent as what we call spillover in the business. Spillovers are free money that just goes to anybody active in the business. It can come to you if you are qualified to get it. Qualifications to get it is another ball game entirely. I'm sure whoever told you about this business can explain that in details. I don't want to take too much time anymore explaining this aspect, right? Now, every other circle, those small circles you see around there, signifies payments paid into your wallet directly. So you see this other small circle I just zoomed here now. Anybody who comes and fills in that circle automatically pays you the same amount you used to buy this level to your wallet. So let us assume we use $94 now to buy this level, right? That is our capital. That $94 is paid to you directly, automatically. You have recovered your money. The second person who comes under this small circle now pays you another $94, right? You have made the money times two. The third person who comes here now pays you another one, which means you have made it times three. So you have made 300% of your capital in this business. Now you see this fourth circle here, right? Whoever joins you here automatically helps you reinvest into the business. So that same this same thing you did now, you can do it over and over and over again, non-stop. That's where you see what they call circles. So it shows you are circling, you are recycling the business over and over again. You can do this unlimited times. I know people who have done this non-stop for the past 5 years, back to back, back to back. They have been making this money. Now, imagine if you continually do this and you keep accumulating these funds, and the money now you are taking out some for your daily expenses and you are saving some in CES. CES now increases in value. Just assume this thing I told you. I am not explaining anything more in this business. What I have done now is the most what's this word? I'm looking for the right word. If there's a word like the layest man explanation, that is what I have just given to us tonight. I'm not sharing my screen again. Let me stop sharing the screen. Let us now think about it. The big question is this. We have taken our time to explain a bit about this stuff. You might not really understand so much about it. When I got to see this opportunity earlier, right? What I did was simple. As I saw it, I took advantage of it immediately without having to understand. Me explaining right now with confidence doesn't mean I was taught somewhere. No, I had to start learning from the experience. So I came on board and started understanding the business. So I was learning on the job. Most of us have worked in several places for 20 years non-stop. Some of us went to school, paid tuition fee for like 6 7 years with strike minus strike, right? Hoping to make money in future. The future is here now. We have shown you how to make money. Most people on this call, I'm not a prophet of doom, but there are some people I know on this call tonight that will go back and say, let me still think about it. I'm going to advise everybody alike. Whether you want to think about it or you don't want to think about it, I'm simply just advising you. While you are thinking, buy CES. While you are going home to go and think about it, you want to go and discuss with that your friend that might not even be thinking good about you, right? Buy CES. Make sure you have bought it before you tell your friend, though. Because your friend that does not know anything about it will simply tell you, don't buy it or the thing will crash. My brother, buy it. So before you think of your pastor's advice on Sunday, buy it and keep it first. And if you know you are even smarter, like you are way smart than any other person around you, why buy CS? Open level 1 to 5. I just want to think about it too much. Open 1 to 3 and pause. You don't need to understand anything. If you have that money, you don't know what to use it for. Buy CS, open 1 to 5. When you are done doing all of these things, now start thinking about the business. And while you're thinking about the business, bring that your friend closer and tell him, I don't already buy Yamo. Come first. I was thinking before I came to talk to you. But while I was thinking, I did this, I did this, I did that. Try it first, and they will not sit down and think together. Just be doing it that way, like joke, like joke, like joke, and allow the money to be growing. I know somebody on this call. I don't want to mention that person's name. That person has made so much money. Guess what? With all the money he has made, whenever he wants to transfer cryptocurrency, change it from Naira to this one, he will still have to call to help him. He does not want to understand that one, but he has been making a lot of money. But some people will sit down and say, I want to learn, I want to understand. If I don't understand and have a PhD in this thing, I will not start. It's good for you. You can even have honorary doctorate degree on it. Congratulations. But to end this meeting tonight, let me just advise you simple advice. Go back to whoever told you about this. They will tell you the wallet to download. They will tell you how much it is for you to get started. They will tell you what and what you need to buy, where and where you need to press. Make sure they don't sleep before you buy tonight. And by tomorrow, if you're in Abuja, come over. Bring as many people, all your village people, bring them. The meeting is at Work and Connect tomorrow in Jabi here in Abuja. Bring everybody you know. Let them come and sit down. When they sit down and listen, they will understand better. That your Uber driver that is looking for how to buy fuel in his car, bring him for the meeting. When he sits down and listens, he will understand better. And the good thing is, if you buy tonight, anybody you bring tomorrow will be your number one person that will pay you back. Good night. Thank you so much for coming. Bye bye. I'm done. Mr. Seth, over to you.
Wow, thank you so much, Mr. John. Powerful one. I can see a lot of people are already reacting. That's cool. It shows we already got a lot of value. We already got a lot of value. Thank you everyone for tuning in. And I think Mentor has already said a whole lot. I don't know if you have anything to say before we call it a night. We've already told you to ensure you come tomorrow for those of us in Abuja. And then if you are in other states, just get ready. We'll be storming your state very soon. So thank you so much. Mentor, I don't know if you have anything to say. I believe you have actually said pretty much. Okay, without Mentor saying anything.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so I think we call it a night. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. Next week, there's a guy I just realized he's making a lot of money with the other aspect of the business. So it's not just even TNS and CES. So we'll be having session with him very soon. So make sure you don't miss it. Start the business so that you also learn how to make money from the PDT pool as well. So good night, everyone. Good night. You can mute your mic and say good night.
Good
Good
night.
night. Good
Good
night.
night. Thank you for this
Boss, good
session.
night.
Thank you, Coach John.
Boss Seth, good night.
Good night.
Good night, boss. Good night, boss.